Would you even believe it? There are people everywhere. Yeah, 1,000 uploads and I'm still fake. I never changed my name. Maybe I should have, but I didn't, and I won't. My hands remind me of my grandmother's. It's bad lighting. Anyway, welcome to the stream. Today we'll be celebrating the fact that I've done this 1,000 times, and ambiguous. Thank you. I've done this 1,000 times. It happened. We were all here. We all saw it. It was 1,000 times that there was a new video on the channel, and this is the 1,000th time. Thank you, everybody, for your congratulations. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys allowing me to do this for a living so I don't have to get a real job. Yeah, the thing with the bats is this is the nicest looking blanket that I had. I thought I'd spice things up with a fancy blanket to put over the bed, but the best I can do is this bat's blanket that's supposed to glow in the dark, but it doesn't. Oh my god, thank you, Star LV, for the $50. 1,000th video tax. I'm sorry, I can't actually hear the TTS reading it out because, like, the headphones are all the way over there. They're in that direction.
You're a real faker?
We've done it 1,000 times. If time 1,000 isn't done, this is the time. Thank you, TJ Tharp, for being a real faker for 12 months. And thank you, Super Cage13, for gifting 10 fake memberships.
That's so
oh my god.
cool.
You got them. You got them. You've been forcibly reeled. You've been forcibly real fakered. You may have won the gotcha. You've also won my heart. One faker for every 1,000 videos. Okay, we don't have that many real fakers. Forcibly growing the army of real fakers. Yes, exactly. Been forcibly fakerified, realified, thrown to the wolvesified. Got manly grippers there. What, was I supposed to paint my nails? Mean. I have 2 hands, actually. I mean, you wouldn't even believe it because, you know, you would think with how bad I am at playing video games, I only had 1 hand, but it's actually 2. There's 2 hands here. I have both of them. I have hair.
You're a real
Yes, exactly.
faker.
Only hands.
That's so cool.
But thank you, Hitpoint, for being a real faker for 21 months. Oh my god. You're almost 2 years. Exactly. It's the 2-hand premium. I just wanted to show off. You know, I didn't break out any of my temporary tattoos or anything. It's just regular hands. Very veiny, but you know. I know, listen. Everybody was telling me, like, oh, you have to do something special for the 1,000th video. And honestly, I wasn't even gonna do anything. Like, I was just gonna post as usual because, like, who's even keeping track of that? But apparently somebody was, so jazz hands. You get to see my hands, and we did 1,000 videos. Could just be a pair of hands and a voice. Don't forget that. I get paid to talk. When you first started doing this, did you think you would do 1,000 videos? Well, not really. I mean, I know I was gonna do a bunch of them. That was the plan. I was just like, I'll post every day and see what happens. And this is what happens. Fair warning to anybody thinking of making a YouTube channel. But thank you, Steve the Wizard, for being a real faker for 16 months. Way to go. Yes, happy Pride to everybody. Well, it would make sense, you know. During Pride Month, I would hit 1,000 videos. Because, you know, it's Pride Month. We do this. We do this for everybody in the LGBTQ community. I say, knowing that my audience is mostly straight guys. Now, thank you, Tritoti, for being a real faker for 16 months. This is a good investment.
So
It's a good investment. You see that? You see that? You see the real faker thing popping up? That's a good investment.
You're a real faker.
You see that?
That's
Good
so
investment.
cool.
We get a Naruto jutsu. What is it? Like this? Is this a Naruto jutsu? Clone jutsu? Kakashi? They're just like burr, 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 and they do it really fast. Can you do anything for the 1000th ASMR roleplay? I mean, come on, I've got at least a year to plan that. Have I played Dead Space? No, I don't. I'm bad at scary games. But thank you, Brandon Porter, for the $10. Insert Bugs Bunny in a suit pic here. I wish all real fakers a very pleasant evening. Listener in the audios is never straight, meaning the audience isn't straight. Oh my god, you're right. Thoughts on Overwatch 2? I don't know. I never played it. But thank you, Atomic Thomas, for the $5.
Congrats on reaching a 1,000 videos.
Man,
total.
these alerts are really
I can't
slow.
stick around sadly, so I hope you have a pleasant evening. Insert Bugs Bunny in a suit pic here.
Yes, well, I'm glad you were a part of this ambiguous.
Please never
You-
stop making
You are
these
a
audios.
part of the
You're my
1,000
favorite
videos.
content creator, and I look forward
That was
to
a
every
PC
video
gaming
you
showcase.
make.
Fucking
You're the
rancid.
absolute
Let's not
best
talk
ever.
about that. I can't believe that is like one of my 1,000 videos. I deserve better. But thank you, Jacob CB, for the $2. You're at work. I'm at work. We're all at work.
Still
Hello,
at work,
Elsie.
but I can listen in.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, like, just knowing how terrible it is. If I'm still looking at game shows next year, I think I'll skip the PC gaming showcase. This is terrible. I don't. You could get some entertainment out of how cringe it is, but like, no, just don't. Have I ever deleted a video on this channel? Well, you see, I was thinking about that earlier today. I'm like, well, maybe like we would have been at 1,000 sooner, but I deleted something. I can't remember ever deleting like a video outright. I've definitely deleted like videos in the works that like didn't get uploaded properly, or like I had to change something and re-upload it, but I can't think of a single video that I've uploaded and made public that I have like taken down entirely. Just unlisted. I'm a glowing star in a dark world. Well, I'm not glowing. My hair's pretty dark. The only public videos you deleted were takedown notices on other channels. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was a stressful live stream. That's way back. That's like 2 years ago now? I don't know. I just spent the whole live stream copyright claiming a channel that re-uploaded like all of my videos. Oh man. A little abyssal horror beyond human comprehension. That works. That works. You remember that stream? Yeah. I hated that. Like, seriously. Not only were they ripping me off, but they, in order to like make it so that I couldn't just claim they ripped off the whole video, they made my video, they took my video and then just added like a minute or two of silence at the end so that it wouldn't get automatically claimed. But I got him. I got their whole freaking channel taken down. Thank you, LC Playso, for the $10. Pretend there's a couple extra zeros on this. Why? There's already 3. You get the 1 and then the 3 zeros. That's 1,000. Emotional support, incomprehensible eldritch entity. Hey, I would love to show you guys my face, no matter the madness it would cause you, but I don't have 100,000 subscribers, so I simply cannot do it. I simply cannot. I simply cannot. It cannot be. Actually, I did want to talk to a few of you about this. You know, sometimes I do get a little bit insecure about the state of the channel. Subscriptions kind of drop down. I'm like, am I too intimidating? Is my channel too intimidating? Because, like, the first thing you see when you come on is a video of me complaining about people saying I sound like Solid Snake. I've got over 600 audios, so it's difficult to know where to begin. I feel like I should make, like, a new channel trailer where I welcome people aboard, and I'm like, yo, I don't have a face, but I hope you enjoy your time anyway. And maybe I make a playlist that's, like, fan favorites, so, like, you know, like, what you're getting into. When do you expect 100K to happen? I don't know, like 5 years from now? We do not get a lot of new subscribers around here. You're just the right amount of intimidating. I don't think that channel trailer still shows. Oh, well, maybe it only shows for newcomers, you know? I think they don't show the channel trailer to subscribers. So, yeah, alright, maybe I'll figure that out. I'll just show up in my cat girl VTuber outfit, and I'll just be like, hey, I'm super adorable, subscribe to me. Doesn't show on an incognito tab either. Huh, that's weird. Well then, I don't know my own channel. Tears of the Kingdom script, you want to be Yona? I guess, but I don't know who that is. Yes, 1000th video reel. Okay, this is bugging me. How come one side of my hair is longer than the other? Who allowed this to happen? I fucking hate asymmetry. Popular videos playlist. Yeah, I should do some of the classics. Some of the modern classics. Ones that are my particular favorites. Wouldn't a playlist of the fan favorites just be your most viewed videos? I mean, there are sleeper hits. Not everything, like, gets super big, but it can be beloved. Or very talentedly created, which I do. Yona's Sidon's fiance. Well, that's too bad, because I'm already his fiance. And I ain't sharing. Dabble back into the more popular topics. Of course, I need to do more yanderes. Maybe a playlist for the real fakers? Well, there is one. There's a playlist called Real Fakers Only. That's the Real Fakers videos. Only you can see those. Your stylists are trying to cut one side slightly longer? What? Pause in December/January kind of derailed me. Okay, well, I'll admit I had COVID for a little bit. It was a problem, but I'm back on track. I'm back on track. More vampires? You know what? You're right. Why not exclusive videos for the real fakers? I already do that, though. I'm not gonna do exclusive audios. You get behind the scenes only. Exclusive audio? No. Listen. No. Like, I'm sorry, I know. It's not as cool. People do like exclusive content like that, but I, if I'm making like an audio, I want everybody to be able to see it unless I'm selling it for money. I don't. Yes, more clowns. Okay, I was thinking about this. Lincoln Sidon should have been canon. Yes. Yes. Alright, goodbye, Caesar. Okay. So I've been thinking about this with the clowns, okay? Because I still haven't gotten over getting copyright claim for that friggin' Twisted Metal trailer in the game show or whatever it was. I'm still not over that. I need to fight Will Arnett. But I was thinking about it. If the last Twisted Metal game had come out, like, maybe 3 or 4 years after it did, Sweet Tooth would be a Tumblr sexy man. And I know that for a fact. Because they went apeshit over Pennywise, they would go apeshit over Sweet Tooth too, if anybody on Tumblr knew who the hell he was. Horrible. It's fucking true. He's like kind of a beefcake and he's shirtless all the time, so yeah, they would have lost it for him. But nobody knows he exists. And nobody is going to know he exists because the Twisted Metal TV show is a Peacock exclusive, so no one's gonna watch it. Anyway, in short, I should make a gender bent RP where I'm just like a female Sweet Tooth. I won't call the character that. Now, thank you, the gentleman, for the $2. Yeah, man, 1,000 videos, so crazy.
Imagine
Having
having
to do a
1,000
real.
videos.
Oh yeah, I should do one of
SMH
those
couldn't be
again.
me.
Not this week though. Maybe next week. Yeah, Gavin, they're doing a Twisted Metal TV series, but don't get too excited. Because it's Will Arnett voicing Sweet Tooth, and I need to fight him in the street. Sweet Tooth is a gym bro. He's kind of a bear. That's a great idea, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be Femme Sweet Tooth. Go hire female Calypso. Okay. I'll admit, after I got kind of pissed off at the Twisted Metal TV show, I went back and like skimmed through the cutscenes from like the 2012 Twisted Metal game. And the dude playing Calypso is like wearing such a bad wig. It was, and there's a lot of dudes in that game like wearing bad wigs because they're all live action cutscenes, right? His terrible wigs. I'd just dye my hair black. I'd look better than he would. Isn't camping as part of the Twisted Metal charm? I don't know. I've never played any of the games. I've only ever seen the cutscenes for the 2012 game, and I think Twisted Metal Black, which also had like phenomenally cheap cutscenes. They weren't live action though. Watch the Sweet Tooth cutscenes from Twisted Metal Black. That's the best version of Sweet Tooth. I've seen them a long time ago. I think I remember it. Sweet Tooth is about to get executed, and he's like narrating, and he's like, a lot of people showed up to watch my execution. There should have been more. I appreciate that, Elsie. I appreciate that. You know, like, don't stress yourself on the scripts or anything. It's just, we're coming up with some fun ideas here. Need to get some more hair dye? Oh my god. Listen, I love to dye my hair some kind of color in the summer. Just the bottom of it, like red or blue, just something that'll actually show up in my hair, but like, the weather's been so bad lately that there's no point because I don't go outside. I would only ever dye my hair when it's sunny outside. Sweet Tooth is like a PlayStation version of the Joker. I hate to say this, but he's hotter than the Joker. Literally. Yeah, I know about losing momentum. Listen. I know. This might seem like a lazy kind of stream, but I've been in a lazy kind of mood. I'm kind of out of it, I'll do my exercise in the morning and get like really hyped up for like an hour, but then after that I'm just like, ugh. It's just been that kind of ugh. I can't even ride my cool bike because it's raining. Like to see hair dye. Well, I mean, it would dye the bottom, you'd see it. Oh, thank you, Trash, for the $4.99. Oh my god. You've been here since the Tsundere Mafia girl? That's 1,000 videos ago. Or $9.99, whatever, who cares? Well, I mean, I'll take the rain over the smoke. At least I can't smell the rain in here. That was a problem.
Been a fan for a very long time.
Are you gonna slide off the bed? I mean, I'm lying. I'm lying like flat on the bed. There's nowhere for me to slide to.
You made someone a real faker?
Thank you, Star LV,
That's
for the
cool.
one gotcha pull. I haven't done my free gotcha pull today, actually. There's a free gotcha pull every day during the anniversary event in Ensemble Stars. You know what? I want streamer luck. I want streamer luck, so I'm gonna do my gotcha pull now. I want my streamer luck. I want to pull. Listen, it's all been 3 stars so far because like 1 pulls are basically worthless. You can only get like a 4-star if you do a 10 pull. It sucks. I want the streamer luck. I want to see if I can get anything good. Been here since the vampire that finds your blood really gross. Holy shit, that was a while ago. Twisted Metal 1 had Sweet Tooth get a paper bag and a lady stole his ice cream truck. Huh? Okay. I'm gonna do it. Why do people play gacha videos? What, you mean like videos of people pulling gacha? Well, we're gonna find out right now. Why have my once daily free scout? Do you think I'll get anything? Do you think I'll get anything? Ah, boo. It's a blue light. Hold on. It's a 3-star. Ugh. Yeah, I already pulled that Himeru card like 6 friggin' times. Thanks. Garbage. No streamer luck. No streamer luck. No streamer luck. OnStars is mean to fake. They're super mean. On the 16th, there's going to be the new Hero Scout, which is limited for the anniversary event. And unfortunately, that's like just before the next Adonis feature scout, which I wanted, which is also just before the Mayawi feature scout. It's just not fair. Second game, Sweet Tooth wished to be a bug? What the fuck? Okay, I gotta watch some of these cutscenes. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Gaming Devil. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed being here. How's my brother Real? He's in prison. No, no, I'm gonna make him read that Adler Yowie script. I don't know. Be the only other male character in Signalis. Is that fake's real foot? Foot? What? Come on. My hands aren't that bad looking. Just drop some of the YouTube money on it. Listen, I'm already gonna have to do that because soon, I think on the 24th, they're gonna be dropping the motor show outfits from the first tour event, and that's a new Maui outfit, and you have to pay like $30 to get them. 30 real dollars, real smackaroons in US currency. Oh, thank you, Trash, for the $9.99. Yo. The clone girlfriend. Did I write that one? I might have written that one. Twisted Metal 4 had Sweet Tooth steal Calypso's powers and he hosts Twisted Metal himself. Okay, now that sounds fun. I do kind of want to be a clown with an ice cream truck. That sounds fun. Cute hands and long fingers. The descriptions don't really match. Like, yeah, I'm looking at all the veins in my hands and I'm just like, God, I'm already my grandmother. She was so wispy and frail. Her wrinkles had wrinkles. She had bonitis. No, she had scoliosis because she didn't drink enough milk. Like, she would mix milk with, like, a powdered milk substitute. I don't know. Her bones were in real bad shape. She had a hunchback. But not me. I'd never do that. I have so much friggin' calcium. I have all the calcium.
Cloned herself instead of teleporting. The two saying I love you was nice.
She lacked calcium. Yeah, she did. Demon Girlfriend Moves In With You is a good one. Oh, yeah. I never did continue that series. I didn't really know where to go with it. Mixing milk with more milk? Well, I don't know. She, like Depression era, like milk was expensive, so she'd just go like half milk, half like water mixed with a milk type powder. I don't know how it worked, but it gave her scoliosis in the end. What? That's what it was. It was the dirty 30s. She grew up in the Depression. She was old as shit. She was so old that one of her first jobs was typing out student essays. Like, that's what they would do back in the day. College students would, like, handwrite their essays, and then she would type them out on a typewriter so they could submit them to the university. I don't know why they had to do that. My sister inherited all the typewriters, though, so I didn't get any of those. But I got the sewing machine. It's an antique. It's a Singer. It's inside of a table. Sweet Tooth fought Kratos over his ice cream. Oh, was that in that stupid PlayStation fighting game? I dated a guy who was obsessed with that. It didn't look fun. Well, my ex-girlfriends ended up developing it years ago. That's why you gotta eat the calcium. That's so terrible. Well, thank you, Trash, for $1.99. Caught by Yandere, but you're okay with it. Was fire. Thank you. I mean, like... Wait, like, I have two different ones of those now. Do you mean like okay with it, or but you're cool with it? Because the complete series audio for that was that's the most viewed video on the channel actually. Oh, yo, Mingles, what's up? In the 5th game, Sweet Tooth's daughter and son become the next Sweet Tooth, like collectively. Skull emoji has been trending all over social media in recent weeks. Well, we're all dying. Every social media platform is dying, but a lot of Redditors are jumping to Tumblr now, which is very interesting. And they've been receiving quite a warm welcome, you know. You can still wind up with scoliosis if it runs in your family. Oh, fuck. Seriously? Thank you, Mingles. What? Okay, so like... Sweet tooth mitosis. Also, who did he fuck? Okay, yeah, so like the Redditors have been getting a pretty warm welcome on Tumblr. I think it's because the culture isn't really all that different. And I'm just say it. I don't think Reddit and Tumblr culture is as different as people make it out to be. Like, yes, the people that use it are different, but like the creation type is very similar. If you go on a mid-sized subreddit with like a lot of different posts, that could pretty much be replaced by like a couple of very active Tumblr blogs that just like reblog from an entire community, you know? Like, say you want to do like I don't know, some random anime subreddit, like some like anime of the season subreddit or something. You could definitely replace that with just like 2 dedicated Tumblr blogs. You get all the same posts, same memes, maybe a bit more fan fiction, but you know what I mean. Everyone gives Tumblr user a bad rap, but they're a blessing to us all. Yeah, well, there are so many memes that originate from Tumblr. Like, really, like, Tumblr screenshots just like be circulating all around the internet. Like, so many memes originated there. Checking the Tumblr app, the new icon looks like shit. Oh yeah, it looks like a period tracker app. It's weird. I do like that they're trying to do something new with it. Except that I can't browse r/scary signs right now. I don't know. I think the strike is over tomorrow, but for certain subreddits, they're just staying dark forever. They're just shutting down entirely, unless Reddit unfucks itself. Shouldn't be pinned on someone not drinking enough milk or something. You're right. But that is what my grandmother got it. Slime Girl RP. I've done one of those. Come on. Do you know how hard it is to find Slime Girl pick crews? Vic was on Tumblr before it was cool. I got into Tumblr because of Naruto. See, I started reading Naruto, like, just as it was ending. So, like, I decided to go on Tumblr just to see people reacting to chapters of Naruto. The ending was bullshit, by the way.
You're a real faker.
No, thank you, Gavin Straface, for being a real faker for 2 months. 2 months. Oh, dude, 2 months. Fully expect Spez to just force them open and fire the mods. Yeah, like, really, what a shithead. How does he think going public is gonna help? Like, is Reddit not making enough money? I remember back in the day where you could buy Reddit Gold just by putting money into an envelope and mailing it to them.
Cool.
With, like, your username. Well, thank you, Salty Eggs, for gifting 5 fake memberships. Hell yeah. Wow, you got a lot of them. Reddit has never made a profit in its existence. Yeah, it feels like no website ever makes money. Earned over $100 in 35 minutes. Well, I deserve it. Rob Zombie was a playable character in Twisted Metal 4. What is going on in this game? What's going on in this series? You're not gonna want investors to be like, your CEO moderated what? Yeah, he was the mod of r/jailbait or whatever. Yeah, creepy. Fucking creepy. Back from watching the Reddit API continue. Yeah, listen. So I still have RIF, like Reddit is fun. It used to be called, but then they were like, you can't use the Reddit brand name, and they're just like, okay, we'll just call it RIF. And I got the saddest update when I opened the app. It was like backing up like which links you've looked at for sentimental purposes. Just go to export, and I'm like, that is the saddest update of all time. Oh my god. Literal chaos happens in this game. Okay. Yeah, I know, like, listen, I know it's not cool to be on Reddit, but, like, I'm gonna miss RIF. It's been such a big part of my life for, like, years. Ever since I got, like, an Android phone, that's, like, the only app I've used for Reddit. It's so sad. I think I've had RIF since, like, 2014. Yeah, probably me, too. Twisted Metal has always actively refused to make anything even resembling sense. You've worked more? Okay, goodbye, Kamui Cadet. Never used Reddit before? Good, don't start. It was actually amazing to me how many people in the comments of, like, RIF's update, a post about how they're going to be shutting down, so many people were like, good, I've been looking for an excuse to get out of here for, like, the past 5 years. Because it is, like, a very addictive, like, social media site where you can just scroll forever and there will always be new posts and everything. It is very addictive. Just, like, the fact that so many people are looking for a way out, not good for Reddit's chances going public. Alright, goodbye, Gavin. Thank you. Dried food like jerky and fruits and stuff? I don't know, I don't really eat jerky. Oh, well, maybe I don't know. I like those sausage things. Are those dried? I don't know. So I've been eating this thing called fruit to go. I don't know if that counts as dried. It tastes pretty dry. Somebody put out that the blackout organizers were stupid for putting an end date on the strike. Yeah, that is true. I mean, I think, like, everybody wants to get back to posting, but, like, if they really want to have an effect, they should stay dark until Reddit changes their mind. The gas station the other day and I saw Swedish fish and it reminded me of you. Of course it did. Because I am the master of Swedish fish. They're always here. I am their queen. I am the queen of Swedish. Every Swedish person, I'm in charge of them. I had that shit ready to go. You see that? You see that? I did plan ahead for this. She had a P.O. box, I'd send her some for 1,000th video. Well, again, I'm still too paranoid for that. I have to set up a P.O. box in the big city, you know? Well, thank you, Anonymous69, for being a real faker for 17 months. 1,000 videos on the way to 10,000. Can you even imagine? Be insane to give out your real address. Yes, but I'm still paranoid about the P.O. box because somebody could put like a GPS tracker in a box and send it to me, and then I'd have to like set it up in like a different city and then just like rent a hotel room there that I can like do an unboxing video in. P.O. boxes always seem like a great yet terrible idea. Yeah, really. I don't know. Does it feel to have done 1,000 videos in roughly 2 years? Tiring. I mean, you know, when I was still running a gaming channel, some people said they wanted to just like send me old games that they had for me to review. And I was like, I'd love to do that, but back then it wasn't paranoia like preventing me from getting a P.O. box. It was because a P.O. box was like $50 a month and I couldn't afford it. And now that I can like kind of afford that, like now I'm too paranoid to be about that. Unbox it at the P.O. box and then examine it and retape it for the video. Yeah, I want an authentic reaction. Imagine getting a P.O. box and someone said something nasty. Well, that's exactly it, right? I'm gonna be like doing a P.O. box unboxing and I find out that somebody sent me like a dildo or something. Although that I could at least use, you know, for sound effects. What'd you miss? I've been here the whole time, Anthony. I've been hanging off the edge of this bed. Yes, for sound effects. Max was recommending that to me. Is like, you need sound effects for like, you know, the handy scenes. And I'm like, eh. He's like, it's this other person I know uses like a dildo. And I'm like, I'm not buying a dildo for this. Thank you, Marilyn Brony, for being a real faker for 15 months. Yeah, that sound effect. That's what I mean. Las Vegas won? Of course it's winning. The house always wins. Anyway, yes, I do not safe for work ASMRs. Hold on. I've still got my advertisement. There's nothing new at the moment, but perhaps you'd like to look. I mean, we've got at least 10 audios for purchase. Oh, so if you would like to look, I don't know. Check it out if you've got the time. But don't tell anyone. But downloading Tumblr, what'd you miss? We were talking about porn, I think. It's about this. Oh, they're doing that now? I thought that was over. Thought you meant in another way. No. Well, okay, there are people that like definitely want those kind of sound effects, but no. I'm out of it, you know? I'm not. Like, even if you, like, faked the sound effects for, like, intercourse, it would still be a pain in the ass to implement them, so I'm not doing it. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin? I don't know. Mac and cheese? Oh, I have no, I don't have mac and cheese. I purchased a box of KD. It goes fine with oat milk. My favorite games that I've played here. Well, thank you, Avatar Medi. Have I played Hollow Knight here? Other than that, I don't really play games I like on here. if I listened to not safe for work audios, I think it would kill the mood knowing it was too authentic. It would be for the Adler BL audio RP. Kraft dinner with oat milk is super good. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe I am losing out on calcium because I've stopped buying milk because it always goes bad before I can finish it. I just buy oat milk now. Well, I say I buy oat milk. I've bought one thing of oat milk because that's how slowly I go through milk. I wouldn't drink it like regular milk. It doesn't taste like real milk at all, but if you put it in other stuff as a replacement for milk, it tastes exactly the same. You can't even tell. Talking about controversial political subjects in an ASMR make it not safe for work. I don't know, depends on what the controversial political subjects are. Eagle. Yeah, Adler means eagle. It's a thing from Signalis. He's a robot, and he doesn't kiss boys, even though he should. I'll say written by anonymous? No. If I wrote them myself, I just don't say who wrote them. If they're commissioned, I say they were written by somebody else. And usually people don't want to be credited for writing not safe for work audios, so I just say anonymous wrote them. I don't want to give people the wrong impression on what is and isn't a fake original. You understand me? Used to buy barista oat milk until I found out how much sugar was in it. Oh, is that like specifically like the oat milk they would use at like Starbucks or something? Because like, no, you don't want to risk it. Girlfriend gets you off by talking about universal health care. Oh man. It's just like, and you know, babe, when Ford talked about possibly moving to a paid healthcare system, a bee flew down his throat. It was so hot. Oh man, I hope that guy gets stung by 1,000 bees. He's the worst. Brand was called Oatly. They did a barista edition, which is the most popular. Of course. Like, I understand everything has, like, so much sugar in it these days, but, like, ugh. I'm trying to cut down on that. It's making my skin bad. I'm still trying to finish that cherry chip cake. I finally took it out of the pan and put it into, like, a Tupperware. There's still, like, 5 pieces left. How the hell is it still good to eat? It's not going bad or anything. They stuff that shit full of so many preservatives. And I made it with the oat milk, so it's probably not gonna go bad. Thank you, John Turner. I will keep being amazing. We'd sing like a World Is Mine, but instead of it being like #1 princess in the world, I'm just like #1 ASMR person in the world. I don't like to call myself an ASMR artist because there's no artistry here. Camel milk? What the fuck? I don't live where there are camels. I live where there are oats, though. Said you couldn't get past the awkward feelings. Yeah, I understand. You know, I was trying to write a not safe for work follow-up to the Yandere nurse rescues you type thing. I can't really get into the details because it's super inappropriate. putting it away for good? Yeah, that's fine. Do what you gotta do. ASMR actor. I'm an actor. I act. I have stage appeal without a face. Anthony, I don't know about all that, but I'm not gonna do that. Psychedelics are fine though, who cares? Why can camels swim? There's no water to swim in. I'm drinking water. I'm not drinking water anymore. Look at how long my sleeve is. Heard of coffee seasoning that's been processed through a fox? No, I don't drink coffee or foxes. If an ASMR actor makes an ASMR video talking about QAnon, does it make it not safe for work? It makes it not safe for life. Unless they're just like talking about the concept and not like actively spreading conspiracy theories. Wearing long sleeves in the middle of June. 1, I don't want you guys to see my arms. 2, it's rainy and cold and shitty today, so it doesn't matter. I really don't want you guys to see my arms. I've never figured out if shaving arms is a thing you're supposed to do. I've never figured that out. I know everybody says you should shave your legs. Never figured out what to do with the arms. My Steam account? I don't want to tell you. Thank you, Trash, for the $4.99. I don't always listen to ASMR, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. I miss those commercials. Those are fun. Remember that when that was a meme? The most interesting man in the world, advice animals meme? Remember? You remember? Why would you want hairy arms? I don't. They just come that way naturally. Screw shaving? I agree.
I don't always listen to as Mr. but when I do I listen to fake as Mr. Have fun my friends.
Save on resources by not rendering your face and arms. Yeah, seriously. Do you even know how much camera equipment it would take to show my face? It'd be ridiculous. You don't even want to go there. Send you the $20 on PayPal so you can buy it yourself. I don't know if I want to play it. You're gonna get super lesbian animals in space. Oh, is that the sequel to the RPG game that everybody's talking about? You can't hear the Streamlab. You can't? Oh. Or are you saying I can't hear them? Because I can't. The headphones are over there. The computer's really far away. It's fucked up. Can't hear how I just pronounced ASMR. Or was it ASMR? I'll listen to it later. Only only time I shaved my chest hair is when I tore the plastic shielding off a new TV and it got stuck to my chest. Ew, that sounds painful. Animarchy History and Blaze. I don't know those now. You have Bluetooth earpieces? I do, but they suck for using with a computer. Like, have you ever found that, like, using a Bluetooth with, like, a Windows PC has ever been good? The sound quality is always absolutely terrible. Punch the covers? Okay. Bam. I'm sorry, bats. Everybody 1-2 switch? Yeah, but like, don't you have to show what you're doing? I want to see Fake's face and the rest of her, but also I don't. Listen. Hopefully by the time I reach 100,000 subscribers, I'll have taken all the weight off and I won't be as insecure about it. You get to see the me that I always wanted to be. Have a good slab. There you go. This is what I sleep on, just a slab of wood. And we're gonna play rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Rock. I win. You chose scissors. There's 3 Canadian marmosets in long sleeves. But thank you, Elsie. I have made a lot of progress. It's like 10 pounds. But it's slowed down recently because, you know, it's plateaus and such. But also there's stuff in the air and badness. Just got the camera. Yes, exact. Listen, I aim to confuse. Nobody knows what I'm doing here. You think that you're like looking at me like gesturing over a table, but no. I'm hanging down like I'm about to fall off a cliff. Ever actually watched Marble Hornets? I tried to watch it in like high school. It was scary though. I didn't like that it was scary, so I stopped. I like Slender Man, though. He's a cool dude. I don't like his video games or his movies or pretty much anything he appears in, though. You saw my old thumbnail? Oh, yeah, I used to have brown hair. Can you believe it? Being stressed and sad is like eating time. I know, right? Like today I was like, oh, I want to have a piece of cake, but I also want to have a cookie. Mandela catalog is even scarier. I'm sure it is. It's scary. Ever heard of Everyman Hybrid? I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. I'd much rather listen to somebody explain a horror series, like a horror web series, than watch it. Because it's always so mystifying, like you're just following along with the story and like you don't know when something's actually taking place. And, well, like, everything's just so confusing. It's easy to miss bits of dialogue or what's happening because it was like in shadows. I would much rather listen to somebody explain it than watch it. Like Nightmind, yeah, I've watched that guy.
Have 1,000 British pennies for 1,000 videos. Thanks for all the content thus far,
Alright.
and good luck with
Goodbye,
all the future
LC.
videos.
Oh, thank you, Matt, for the £10. You're British. 1,000 British pennies for 1,000 videos. Thank you so much. Only spooky game I can play is Resident Evil because I can hear Leon moaning when he gets hit. You playing with mods on or what? This is so funny, just like this screenshot of like Resident Evil 4 Remake with like a very obvious Leon clothing mod on, and somebody in the replies was like, every time I see a screenshot of this guy, he has less clothes on. I just gained those 10 pounds back. No! I get $1 for every pound I lose. I'm not gonna say how much I have to lose. It's not worth it. I will say, though, I was doing my research. Not about anything important, mind you. I was looking up... I was thinking, you know, one day I would love to cosplay Maui, but I don't have the right body type for it, obviously. I know that doesn't really matter when it comes to cosplay, but I want to do it right. So I'm looking at Maui's stats, and I'm like, okay, it's all in metric, so I'm converting it, and I'm like, okay, so he's 5'8", and like 121 pounds. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wait. That seems like a bit extreme. So I'm looking into it and like, yeah, that's like an underweight BMI. I'm like, can the dudes in Alkaloid just like take him out to some cafes or something? Like help him. Just help him. But maybe that's how he fits in the vents, you know? He's a skeleton man. I can't believe he's taller than me. Also, I have so many emails. Why are people emailing me? Why do I have what do you mean I have a trophy on Throne? What does that even mean? What is it, what? You just unlocked the trophy under advisement bronze. What does that mean? What does that mean? What could that possibly mean? Why do I get trophies on the your fans send you stuff website? What does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. Shit, it's getting really sunny outside, so now the lights probably aren't going to show as well in here. I'll just flip my hair up here. I think what you might be able to pull off best would be Nagisa Ran. Yeah, but then you'd have to cosplay as Nagisa Ran. No, I'm kidding. I don't really know much about him. He's just weird to me.
I don't know what to say. So,
oh, thank you, the Fallen Angel, for the $10. Hello. Hello. It's like weird pause. Did any of you watch the Korean cat spa videos? They're so lovely. That cat sleeps better than Dracula. I don't know. You'd be able to eat cake with your hands and call it in character? That's what he does? Oh my god. People be getting trophies and achievements on PH? Oh yeah. I guess it is true that you can use that website. Like, you don't have to post not safe for work stuff. You can just use it like YouTube if you want. There's no rules saying that you can't use it like that. Do I like clouds? Sparingly. If the sky is all clouds, it's boring, but if it's just like a few clouds, you can be like, yo, that's a dog, or yo, that's Yoshi's hand, then it's cool. We're on plans for 10,000? Skydiving. Billie Eilish, you're only happy when it's raining. No, I like it when it's sunny, but there's still some nice cloud coverage. Just so you can get a bit of a break from the sun, but you can also like see pretty shapes in the clouds. And also so that when the sun sets, it'll be interesting looking. Interesting. Overcast days are peak comfy. Bleh, too gray. Bleh. I was thinking Madara because you're tall. Oh. But then you'd have to wear a cowboy hat. And that's very silly. Okay. Do you think Madara has like ever talked in like a southern accent? Do you think he's ever just been like, howdy? Make a playlist with all 1,000 videos. I want to put it on autoplay for 3 months. Oh my god, I can't even imagine. Gotta do the double face uniform. But then you have to worry about the coat maybe slipping off your shoulders. That's a big issue for Lucifer cosplayers. Whenever there's a character who wears like a big coat without putting their arms through it, the big issue is keeping the coat on. Just pin it. Ah, yeah. That heavy ass coat. That always drives me fucking nuts about Satan in Obey Me. He always has like one arm through the sleeves of whatever he's wearing. That's like his thing. There's just one sleeve. Just fucking because. You put on a jacket with just one sleeve in. Bah. I'm the dog of wisdom. Bah. Bah bah bah. Ha ba ba ba. I could turn up on a goddamn... Yeah, seriously, the t-shirts. That's so hideous. Like, I might do a live stream after the t-shirts come out just to bitch about the t-shirts. They're so ugly. Like, at that point, you may as well just make MV outfits out of, like, their training outfits, you know? Like, those like, tracksuits they wear. Seriously. No drip at all. They in the desert. So mad about the t-shirts, but they're free, right? Please don't tell me you have to pull for the t-shirt outfits, because I'm not doing that. I'll miss out on a MyOE outfit if I have to pull for that shit. At least they have Converse shoes. Yeah, but that was only in the live show. Do we know if they have the Converse on the ones that are going to be in the game? Start this whole stream over, but with googly eyes over your hair. I could actually do that, you know. You know what? You know what would be a good idea? I just like lie on my back on the bed with like all my hair hanging down with like just googly eyes superimposed onto it, and I just read chat on my phone. I'd be like the cat in the spa video. Don't even, I couldn't live. It'll probably just be like running shoes or whatever. Just some like, you know, cool shoes. I hope they aren't dress shoes. That'd be so bad. Ever watch Key and Peele? No. Sorry, I had to move my hair out of the way because I couldn't read anything. So head reveal without even showing your face. Well, I'd just show you my hair. And there's a reason they don't allow humans to use the cat spa. Well, yeah, it's too small. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not showing you much hand action. It's getting kind of uncomfortable. I am an urban legend. I'm the man, the myth, the legend. Hand reveal. Hair flipping reveal. I'll just do an ASMR video where I just brush my hair. You'd never see it coming. Brr, brr, brr. I'm like a tree. A Canadian Joker. No, the Canadian Sweet Tooth. I am gonna be Femme Sweet Tooth. You can't stop me. I will succeed where Tumblr fails. Am I blonde? No, 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 no. This is not blonde. UK Joker called the Bloker. Real voice reveal? I don't have a real voice. Redhead? No. I'm brown. Same as everyone else. Most everyone else. I didn't get to have the unique hair color that would be easy to dye. Instead, I have hair that I cannot dye purple without bleaching it first. Fucking color theory. Yeah, I'm not the main character. Actually, you know what? I'm like one of those dudes in like those like one-shot parody mangas that don't have eyes. Yeah. I can tell I'm getting old because it's getting uncomfortable for me to lie like this and it's only been like an hour. Is there a YouTube channel called Real? Well, probably, but there is also Real ASMR. He's out there. Hasn't posted anything in forever, though. What the hell does Femme Sweet Tooth mean? It means that I'm going to do a role play where I'm Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal, but a woman. That's what it means. If Sweet Tooth couldn't become a Tumblr sexy man, I will make him a ASMR sexy woman. I could totally do his voice. Hey, it's me, Sweet Tooth. That's his voice. Anti-haircut, but it's a female MC. No. You know what it is? It's the Otome game haircut. That's what it is. Just think of how many friggin' like Otome and Jose games have you like where they show a picture of the female MC, but it's just like a woman with long brown hair and no eyes. That's what it was like in Mystic Messenger. It was awkward. Fake ASMR in real life can be your IRL streaming channel if you ever go that route. I don't think I'd ever do IRL streams. Like, what are those? Just like when you go out and about and you're streaming? That seems really annoying. I remember just like browsing around on Twitch and seeing some girl who was doing like a just chatting stream, but she was like on the train or a bus while doing it, and I was like, really? Come on. One Piece is finally at the final saga. I don't believe you. I don't believe it was gonna end. Wish I had the confidence to do like gray hair, but I know it would look bad. I can't wait until my hair goes gray. It'll be so much easier to dye then. "60% of life is mundane admin anyway." Maiden game haircut? Why are so many people into maiden? I don't get what you mean. Why are so many people into porn with women in it, you mean? What a mystery. I say, as someone who sells porn with women in it. I accidentally hit my glasses, now they're kind of smudgy. Yeah, women. You ever heard of them? They're in space, experiencing the horrors. Yeah, I know. I don't know why people are so into women these days. I mean, it must be like a new trend or something, but I'm making bank off of it. There was a famous lady on the internet. What for? For peeing naked. Got your niece and nephew near. Never watch any of my content without headphones in. I say this all the time. I'm literally always saying this. What type of glass door? I think I can show you without it giving everything away. You didn't see anything. This is my glasses. I showed them off on my Rousey plushie once. If you see any reflections of me, no you didn't. These are the nicest glasses of all time, though. I don't even know if they sell them anywhere anymore. I was super worried about sending them away to get re-lensed, but everything turned out fine. Fixed them right up. They even sent the old lenses back. I don't know why. I don't have anything to do with them. Maybe I'll put them in a collage. You love playing my audios through your speakers? Why, though? Life could be dream if you didn't do that. Do earphones count? Yeah, sure, why not? Rims that only cover the upper part of, yeah, like I don't know, semi-rim, they're rimless. Semi-rimless. I don't know. I'm glad I got the lenses replaced in this one. The new ones I got, they're just not fucking working. I wear them to exercise and at no other times. You put me on your 65-inch TV? Why? So you can see more of the black screen? Yanderes or Donderes? Yanderes. Come on, Donderes. They don't even do anything. Ever watched Record of Ragnarok? No, I have not. Yeah, no. My foot's cramping. I hate this. Stop. Stop cramping. Stop doing that. God, my body is terrible. Ow. Which is worse, a tsundere or sotodere? Sotodere. I mean, a tsundere will at least eventually stop being soon. A sotodere is just like sadistic for like ever. Yandere ASMR where the yandere is pushing you out of the way to get close to their actual target. Oh. Yeah, but like, as they keep trying to get around you, they end up falling for you instead. Students just need a little time to open up. Sadism is the point with Saturdaries. Yeah, that's the point. Span the appeal of yandere like I'm stupid. Okay. You're lonely. Then you like it when somebody would be obsessed with you. You want to be someone's everything. That's the appeal of yandere. I don't know. I'm mostly into yanderes because I'm into the slasher like fandom. Not so much watching the movies, but you know. I think people that kill people are hot in fiction, so it's not strictly yandere for me. I'm just a fan of violent people. That's why I'm saying that if anybody on Tumblr knew who the hell Sweet Tooth was, he would be a Tumblr sexy man. Because he kills people. And also he's a clown. They would write so many out-of-character reader insert fanfics, it would be ridiculous. It's a real loss for the clown fucker slasher fucker community. At least they've always got Pennywise. Yeah, and fiction, I mean, listen. You've never seen, like, Friday the 13th and just been like, Jason. What a weirdly specific community. I know, it's so great. Until he gets unmasked. It's fine. They're into that too. Listen. I know it's just like, typical girlish fantasy, but sometimes you'd be interested in like a dude and just like he kills people, but like you're the one person he actually cares about and he wouldn't kill you. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Only if it's fictional, okay? I'm not about to like be going to bat for like Jeffrey Dahmer or anything like that. No. I'm talking about slashers. They're characters with backstories and cool masks. Also tall buff man. Vector knows what I'm talking about. I think of horror slasher characters that are hot, but I haven't watched much horror slasher. Me neither. I'm just on Tumblr a lot. I have seen The Boy, though, and let me tell you, Brahms can totally get it. Listen. I'm saying it again. Brahms Heelshire can totally friggin' get it because he was so handsome that they had to CGI the stupid doll mask onto his face because the test audiences were like, he's so hot it's distracting. So we know canonically that Brahms can get it. Lloyd's daddy energy from Spike's family. I don't know, I'm not into fathers. I would never want to date somebody with children. Not Jeff the Killer, he's like 12. Tsundere Killer threatens to kill you but never actually gets to it. But one of violent buff bad guy, I think of like Big Boss or someone who's like bare material. Well, Jeff is a grown man. I could have sworn he was like 12. Didn't that shit go down when he was like 12 or 15? I don't know, whatever. I'm not into him either way. Because he's poorly written. Mr. X from RE2. Can't. He's too busy fucking over Leon. I don't know. I don't know if I'm into bears. I do like tall buff guys, but I also like scrawny guys sometimes. How dare you. Sunkatsu. If you are interested in Jeff the Killer, that is fine. I personally am not interested, though. I mean, I'm no stranger to creepypastas and such. Slender Man can get it, but, Jeff's just a guy with a face. He wears a hoodie, like, I don't know. He's not my type. I will say that there's definitely fan art of him that makes him look attractive, but, like, I seen that original photo. That ain't it, bro. What do you think about Violent Yuri? I'm about to do Violent Yuri. With my girlfriend. No, actually, I do have an upcoming commission that's just like, is the girl gets a little bit rough, So not like straight up violent, but He's beautiful, okay. Well, I'm sorry to bag on your man crush Monday, but he's not my type. Masculine, I know they're not creepypastas, but Slenderman is. I already talked about this. I did a whole video about creepypastas. None of you have seen it. I pretended it was like a real video, but it wasn't. It's just a re-upload from my old channel that I unlisted. You actually dating anyone right now? No. If I was dating listen, if I had dated anyone in the past 3 years, this channel would not exist. I'd be a fucking normie with a real job. Wesker can kind of get it. He's got cool sunglasses. We're talking about the creepypasta mansion. Yeah. I guess we are now. Not that that was ever a thing in canon. Neither was any of the creepypasta, like, the big popular creepypasta characters ever meeting. None of them knew each other. Except, I guess, Jeff and his brother. He had a brother, right? He had a scarf. He had a scarf. I remember he had a scarf. Resident Evil 8 Chris Redfield made me feel something. I haven't watched a Let's Play of that yet. Jeff had a brother? Yeah, didn't he kill him? Yeah, Liu... I don't know how you pronounce that name. He had a brother that he killed, and then the brother came back, and I think he was possessed by a demon, but he did have a scarf. Liu. Is it just pronounced like Lou? Because that's like a very odd name for the brother of a dude named Jeff to have. Became homicidal. He split personalities, one who wanted to kill Jeff and one that didn't. Oh, okay. So he's just like split personality then. Zalgo, oh my god. Yeah, Zalgo. Isn't that the dude? He's red, I don't know. Pronounce the U as though you're about to say E and then round your lips after saying... What? That doesn't help. I'm just gonna call him Lou. Whatever. Who cares? What about Ben Drowned? The video for that was really fun. Really creative stuff. You know, the ROM hack and everything. That's pretty cool. But, like, instead of, what is it? Like, that, like, shitty-looking Link statue that would, like, appear behind him in the video, instead of that being the main thing that everybody drew from, they were just like, no, Ben Drowned is just Link, but with blood coming out of his eyes. He's still hot. Ben Drowned was an ARG, not a creepypasta. It can be both. It doesn't matter. No love for the Happy Mask salesman. I thought that dude was pretty spooky, but, like, he didn't hold the imagination. This Bloody Eyes thing is just a Sonic.exe reference. It's a reference to basically every shitty, cheap creepypasta. I mean, how many, like, lost episode creepypastas have you read where one of the characters, like, they had hyper-realistic blood in their eyes, you know? Splendor Man, great Neil Cicierega video. I also like the fan art of him. Splendor Man is, like, kind of my favorite. Eyeless Jack, I've heard of him. I don't know. I remember, I think I found, like, the original photo that they used in that creepypasta, and, like, it only had, like, 100 views on DeviantArt. Do I watch Breaking Bad? No. No, I don't. It was an ARG and they had to go on hiatus for several years because they ran out of money to run it. It's still a creepypasta, though. I don't care if it's an ARG, it's in creepypasta canon. What even is hyper-realistic blood? Oh, you know. It's shiny. It's blue. I don't know. Jack versus Jack. I mean, if you're gonna put Eyeless Jack versus another Jack, why wouldn't you do Laughing Jack? Another murderous clown. He's got a lot going for him. He's goth. Actually, that's about it. Oh, Jack of the Lantern. That's not a creepypasta, that's mythology. Jacksepticeye isn't a creepypasta. Well, you know what? They did make like those dark versions of them, right? For like Jacksepticeye and like there was Darkiplier, you know. It was basically just an excuse to take Let's Players they liked and turn them into yanderes. Yeah, Antisepticeye. If you looked around on at a creepypasta fix on Wattpad for long enough, you would definitely get recommended like an Antisepticeye X Darkiplier fic back in the day. I saw a lot of those. Never read any of them though. Didn't know the lore. Tiki Toby doesn't count. He was made by a dude on DeviantArt. Oh, I guess a lot of them were made by dudes on DeviantArt. It still doesn't count though. It was responsible for pumps and flooded tunnels. I didn't read that. How about Candlejack? I don't know that one. Listen, I'm not an encyclopedia of creepypasta knowledge. I just happen to know about the main ones. And the main ones that aren't creepypastas. Isn't Candlejack from Freakazoid? Oh. So it's just like an in-joke. Favorite slasher movie? The Boy. It's not the best one, but it's my favorite. Because it's The Boy. You can just make our own creepypasta? Yeah, I am the creepypasta. Fucking look at this. Just, like, think about it. If you were to come across, like, just me with my hair hanging off the edge of the bed on, like, a live... Well, YouTube didn't have live streaming back in the day, but if this was a video, if the video was just, like, me, like, this, off the edge of the bed talking, no hands, and it was just this the whole time, just kind of moving about, that would be a creepypasta. If it was just, like, a video and I was saying some vaguely, like, esoteric nonsense, or, like, just saying numbers out loud, trying to predict the future, you know? The fact that you didn't say Sleepaway Camp is your favorite slasher film is criminal. Isn't that the transphobic one? A monster dangling over the bed. Yeah, exactly. Better hide. In my cryptid era. That's what I've always been. Except for that one time. Yeah, the fake creepy. I could run an ARG. I could just... Running an ARG is literally as simple as just, like, starting up a new YouTube channel, putting out a mysterious YouTube video, also putting out a Twitter or something, and just letting people figure it out and just, like, telling a story and just, like, pretending it's real. Most of the old horror films are trans/homophobic. All of them except Nightmare on Elm Street 2. That one was really gay.
You're a real faker?
Out of creepypasta in exchange for the SCP Foundation. Well, there's just so many more creatures. Oh, thank you, Angel Memory, for being a real faker for 3 months. Look at my hands, I can slap them. ASMR channel that's just ASMR where every so often there's just hidden links to creepy shit. Oh, what's his face? Ephemeral Rift. He does creepy ASMR. He's like a plague doctor. He's really good at it. He's just like, he's whispering to the camera and just like gently tapping his beak against the lens. It's very fancy. Of a mixed opinion on how Sleepaway Camp's representation is. I don't know if you can even call that representation. Wasn't the main, like, the killer revealed to have been, like, forced to be, like, raised as a girl? Either way, that's not great. I'm not saying it's, like, worthless as a piece of media because of it. I'm just saying it's, like, kind of problematic. Never thought of Ephemeral as creepy? But I mean, he dressed up all spooky. Make something with unsolved mysteries, have the community come up with theories and just implement them so they can come up with more theories. Exactly. The only problem is like, ARG channels are a dime a dozen these days. They get no views anyway, so like, eh. The only thing that gets views off of ARGs are people explaining them. Another day goes by, they say I'm gonna write and I don't. Yeah, that meme, I've been seeing on my dash a few times today. Girl, we both not writing. An ARG is like an alternate reality game. You know, it's like Marble Hornets where like, it's basically just like creepy videos on the internet, but like they're supposed to be taking place in reality, but they're not actually real. Okay, now I'm having flashbacks. I think this was what's his face? Nightmind, he explained this. It was like a ARG I think that got really ridiculous and silly, and at some point like the main dude was being threatened by some other guy, and they were at a restaurant, and he takes a sip of his drink, he's like, it's a damn good margarita. Not all ARGs are creepy, though that's also true. I'm trying to remember what that was called because I want to go back and watch that video again. It was so funny. It just got, like, he behaved, like, completely unrealistically. It was so obviously, like a shitty ARG, but the video on it was so funny. I pay you to provide me an ASMR script? What, like, for your channel? Sure, I guess. I don't know. Depends on what it is. I mean, it's called a game, not specifically horror. Yeah, but like, alternate reality is spooky. Where's the guy that does the Bible quotes in my comments? Bible quotes? Oh, you mean that guy who's just like line 26 or whatever? He's not quoting the Bible, he's quoting some song. He said he wanted to get it stuck in my head when he started, but I've never heard the song before, so it doesn't work. I don't care. At least he's commenting. My dad's tapes. Oh, yes! And my suffering. Thank you. I think that's the one that it was. My dad's tapes. I gotta look that up. Used to hire someone to do my scripts. Well, I mean, I bought some scripts from, what's his face? Shit, now I don't remember his name. Thank you, Kuwait Crimson, for the $2. Among Us. Among Us. I don't remember who I bought them from now. That sucks. We used to be pretty good friends. But I don't remember his username anymore. It had something to do with video games. And what are wonder weapons? Is that like an RPG thing? This is a very soft blanket, except for the bats. These stars are supposed to glow in the dark. They never have. I got ripped off. But yeah, he wrote the Tsundere Mafia Girl audio for me after I read an ASMR script that I've never been able to find again on a live stream back on my gaming channel. And, yeah. Then he was like, here, I wrote this for you. And I'm like, okay. I'll do it with a bad Italian accent. What device do I have that's making the rainbow light? It's a light strip. It's stuck on my wall. Tried shining a bright light. I've left it under the light in my living room. It doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. This is starting to hurt. Uncomfy position. I need to stretch more. I need to exercise my body. I need to be healthier. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go. Figure out where the line is for YouTube. I'll figure out the line. I don't think I've gotten demonetized in over a year. It's found on the tape. The one with the margarita? Okay. Yeah, I am the line. Of course. Duh. I'm sorry, but my body hurts. Everything hurts. But thank you all for celebrating with me. I am... Listen. There's 1,000 videos. You can watch any of them. There's 1,000. There's 1,000 of them. Okay. Mario, how dare you accuse me of that? My shit is never written by ChatGPT. That shit's all natural. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody who donated, became real fakers, re-upped real fakerness, donated real fakerness. Thank you all for being here for 1,000 videos, if you were. And have a good day. I'll be back tomorrow with a real video that's fake because it's me. So, have a good day. And goodbye.